You would think that a Sunday training session where I get to wake up whenever I want, not whenever I want because I have kids, but at a decent time and have some breakfast and stuff. You think those would be better training sessions than Tuesday lower body session at 5:30 in the morning? But you'd be wrong. For whatever reason, these Tuesdays, the early times just work better for me. It just is what it is. One thing that I've really made peace with is that for me personally, I'm always going to have probably more mediocre to bad days than I am good days. And that's just because of life circumstances. And I think that's probably most people. But most people have their minds and point of views muddied with everyone they see on social media, that every day is supposed to be a stellar day. Again, it's not. It's just not. What matters is that you're consistent and the effort is high. Your technique is good. Don't worry so much about, like, I have to beat the logbook every single time. Every session has to be this great session where I'm breaking all these PRs. Just worry about stacking up consistency. You're not going to get weaker. It's not your program. It's not this. It's not your lack of ice baths. It's not that you don't have a sauna or that the blue light. It just is what it is. It's just life. There's just going to be good days and bad days and mediocre days. And honestly, a lot of mediocre and bad days are going to be more prevalent. But this was a good day. I hit 385 for a single on a pause squat, which has been a long time. And I know that's nothing stellar, but I'm happy about it. So if you're not happy about it, get out of here. Unsubscribe. I don't need that negative energy. I only ended up doing one back down set for this because off-season football has started up, and I always do conditioning and sprinting and stuff with the guys after this. So I train, football comes in, and then we go do sprints, jumps, conditioning, whatever it is that day. So trying to be a little smarter or a little smart with my lower body stuff, so I'm not so blown up all the time. I only worked up to a single in my deficit sumo. This felt like ass. I mean, this was straight doo-doo, which is funny because I just had a stellar squat. But again, is what it is. Deadlift just kind of comes along for the ride. And in the immortal words of Dave Tate, deadlift is the only thing standing between me and dinner from a powerlifting perspective. Leg presses went really well. Ended up 2 sets of 10 to 15 with 365. I think I did, let's check the logbook, I think I did 11 on the first one and then 12 on the second set. So as long as I'm within that 10 to 15 rep range, I'm good. I'm happy about it. For me right now, it's about pushing to failure with good technique. And I feel like that's probably the way it should be for a lot of people. If there's one thing I regret from a strength conditioning perspective, from a personal training standpoint, both from my high school athletes and then the adults that I coach, it's spending way too much time preaching to them about reps in reserve and RPE. It's not that I don't think those things are important. I just think context matters. So here I am doing, the reason why I'm doing this with a neck harness, by the way, is because of my tear in my bicep tendon. I just can't hold anything. It just aggravates it too much. So I was like, I'll do the neck harness. And this actually worked out really well. So if you need something to try and load 45 degree hypers, I really recommend this. You'd think I feel this all in my neck, but it was a lot of glute and hamstring. So give it a try. You do have to control it like I am with my hands, or else it'll swing back and hit you in the teeth. But yeah, reps in reserve, RPE, focusing on that too much causes people who are relatively untrained or even intermediate lifters to leave way too many reps in reserve and be too low in the RPE. So don't worry about the fatigue monster. It's not going to get you. It's not lying underneath your bed waiting. You're going to be okay. We're all going to be okay. Take things to failure with good technique. Be smart, obviously, but take things to failure with good technique. Good technique, high effort, high consistency, and we're all going to be okay. We're all going to make gains. We just got to deal with the bad days in between. Like, subscribe, comment.